Hi, I'm Chelsea Bell for CFC Scene. Today in our Campus Spotlight series, we take a closer look at one of the campus's most valuable assets, Professor of Communication and Internship Director for the Communication Department, Dr. Kirk Stone. It was 19 years ago that Dr. Stone came to the College of Charleston and brought with him his impressive resume. In his early years, Stone worked for his father and uncle's newspaper and a local radio station. Blending his passion for politics and journalism, Stone became an avid political writer in Indiana. From there, he moved to Washington, D.C. to work as a congressional fellow. All of these experiences helped Stone to form his keen sense of public affairs and civic duty. When I sat down and talked to him, we discussed his thoughts on the state of journalism today.
It's not very good. It's not very good, and it's continuing to deteriorate. One of the reasons I think the public has let down journalism. You know, we always hear that journalism has let down the public. Well, I think the public has let down journalism.
It is with this in mind that Stone elaborates his idea of civic duty, rights and responsibility. He says in order to maintain rights, one must always be aware of his or her responsibilities. What's the best part about this job?
That's a good question. Well, you get to think about things that interest you. In other words, I'm very interested in media law. I'm interested in international communication. So I get to read about it, talk to people who are spending their time thinking about it. So you're sort of intellectually stimulated in a way you wouldn't be on other jobs.
Stone enjoys staying active and engaged. He says a personal goal of his is to read at least 100 pages a day. I wonder how many of those pages are term papers. So have you always wanted to be in this field?
No, I originally wanted to be a Yankee center fielder. I wanted to be a Hall of Fame baseball player, and I'm not sure quite what happened there. Then later when I went to college, I really wasn't thinking about being a journalist. I even applied to law school, was accepted, but decided not to go. So I became a political writer, which combines my interests in politics and government plus journalism.
It's this blend of humor and seriousness that makes Dr. Stone so endearing to his students. While his classes are challenging, most would agree the payoff is rewarding.
Dr. Stone? I love Dr. Stone. He's a great teacher. He's probably one of my favorite at the college. It's a hard class, but it's definitely worth it. Learn a lot.
Dr. Stone exemplifies high standards that he holds himself and his students to. It's rare to come across a professor who expects as much as he does, yet inspires so many students. Every communication major is required to take at least one of his courses, but fret not. Although it will be challenging, hard work always pays off in the end. For CFC Scene, I'm Chelsea Bell.